Hi everyone, Zarina here, aka Woolly Nomad. And today we are going to knit the mitt body up. Now you might be thinking, why don't we just do the thumb thingy first? The thumb gore. Well, it's not the thumb gore anymore, but the thumb now, the top part. Well, the reason is we need to take stitches from the mitt body area, so therefore you need to knit the mitt body up first. So what I'm going to do is going to pop my needle in. Right, so according to the pattern for the medium size, I need to knit 5 rows. So I'm going to do that, and all you do is, because you're, it seems like it's a big hole, and there will be a hole there because that's where your thumb's got to go. So you just knit as tightly as you can, pull it as tight as you can there, and this second stitch as well, pull as tight as you can, and then just knit normally. And it's just going to be 5 rows of plain knitting. You should have 25 stitches on this, in this area, in the mitt palm area. Yeah, for instance, it's going to be there now. There you go. So we're just going to knit up. So 5 is going to probably be about up to there. Then we're going to knit some more, and then we're going to do some decreases. So that's the plan. Let's see how far we get. I'll be back when I've done the 5. So see you in 5. Or 5 seconds. Right, so I've done 5 rows. There we go, and as you can see, our thumb is, oh, what's going on here? That's the thread. So our thumb is kind of there, and we're going to, for the thumb, pick up a couple of stitches here, and that's why we're not knitting the thumb yet. We're going to do that last. Right, now for the medium size, I need to knit another 15 rows before I decrease. So I'm going to go away and do that. 15 rows. Yeah, and then we'll be decreasing. Well, probably be up to about, if I pull it properly back, up to about there, and then it will be the decreases. Right, see you on the other side of those 15. All right, so I've knit 15 rows, so that makes 20 rows, and then for the next row we need to decrease 1 stitch because we've got an odd number of stitches here. We need to make them even, so I'm just going to decrease by just knitting those 2 first stitches together like so, and then I'm just going to knit to the end of the row. Yeah, right, so I've knit that row. So let's just recap on what we've done today. So we knit 5 rows, then we knit 15, then we decreased a stitch, so we had an even amount of stitches, and we knit an extra row. Well, that decreased row basically. Now we've got to angle the stitches evenly over the 2 needles. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I need to take, oops. It's the only thing when that keeps coming out. A little bit annoying. And the reason we're angling them over the 2 needles is because we want to decrease evenly, like so. And if there's more stitches on one needle than the other, then it's going to come out a little bit funny. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Right, so we've got 12 stitches on each of the needles, and this is the medium size glove, and for the other sizes it might be different, but I think for all sizes this first row applies anyway. Right, so we're going to knit 1. This is the first decreasing row, and then we're going to just knit 2 together just normally. Oops. So at this point we're not doing anything fancy, and then we're going to knit until we've got 3 stitches left on the needles. Well, on this needle. So yeah, Right, so we've got 3 stitches left, and we're going to knit 2 together, and then we're going to knit 1 like so. And then you turn the work, and we're going to do the same for the other side. So I'm going to knit 1, knit 2 together like so, and then we're going to knit until there's 3 stitches left on this needle, on the left hand needle that is. We're gathering the stitches on the right hand needle. Right, there we go. Knit 2 together, and then knit 1. Right, and that's our first round of decreases done, and we've decreased by 4 stitches. Right, you won't have to keep doing that. Right, so next, and then we're going to repeat row, is it row 2 we're talking about? Yeah, it's actually called row 2 because row 1 was that 1 stitch we decreased, so that was just row 2 that we did. Because as you go along, I kind of reset the counter, and we're going to repeat that. So we knit 1, knit 2 stitches together, and we're going to knit until we get to, oh yeah, the last 3 stitches. There we are. And then we're going to knit those 2 stitches together and knit 1 stitch. There we go. And we're going to repeat that on the other side. So this is like row 3 apparently. Yeah, because what I tend to do is every step of the way I kind of reset the counter for the different areas. And that's kind of easier then to see what you're doing and what's going on in that little area, rather than thinking of, oh no, I'm on row 36, what goes on row 36, that sort of thing. Right, so we're at the last 3 stitches, so we're going to knit 2 together, and we're going to knit 1. Yep, I'm going to do that again. It's row 4 of the decreases. Knit 1, knit 2 together, and then knit until you've got 3 stitches left, knit 2 together, knit 1. Yeah, and same on the other side. Yeah, that's my little needle problem, which needs sorting out. So that was knit 1, knit 2 together, knit 1, knit 2, and then knit those 2 together, and then knit 1. Now let me just have a look at the pattern. So we're going to do this one more time, and it's different for the different sizes. So when you get to this row, you may be doing something else for the other sizes. So you knit 1, you're knitting 2 together, and then we've got 3 here, so we're going to knit 2 together, and we're going to knit 1. So we have 4 stitches left on the needle. I'm going to repeat that for the other side. Ooh. Knit 1, knit 2 together. We've only got 3 left, so knit 2 together and knit 1. Right, and that's what we've got left, and we're going to angle our needles so they're parallel, because we're now going to bind off those stitches. So we're going to cut our yarn. Oops, sorry, bumping the camera with my grubby paint scissors. Right, and then you need to find a, oops, need to find a needle to Kitchener stitch that off. Just try it on. Oh yes, that's looking good already, isn't it? Look at that? How nice. Right, let me find a needle. Right, Kitchener stitch. There we are. What you do is, with Kitchener stitch, you go in at different angles, and that kind of creates an even kind of finish, which is quite nice. So for the front, you go in this way round, or this way round. And for the back, you go in this way round. But then you take that one off and you go into the next stitch as if to knit. Yeah, so the front you go in as if to knit, and then you go in as if to purl, and that stitch stays on. So one stitch comes off the needle and one stitch stays on the needle. So in the back you go in as if to purl, that's when you take off, and then you go in as if to knit, and that's the one that stays on. Now my needle isn't great. It's a different kind of needle. I don't know what kind of needle it is. Right, so the front we go in as if to purl. No, as if to knit, sorry. And then the second stitch is as if to purl. And the back is as if to purl, and then as if to knit. Oops. I'll do that first. And then get in there as if to knit. Yeah. Not the best darning needle. Oh dear. It's come off. And then this one, this side, it's, sorry, let me just put them back on. As if to knit, and then as if to purl. I hope that was correct. Right, and that's the Kitchener stitch. All we do is we just pop it in like that. Yeah, and then it should round itself out. And then if you've got any bobbles coming out, you can just pull them in from the other side, you know. They should be fine. There. Hooray! That part's done. Woohoo. Right, we've just got the thumb left now, and I'm thinking, should we do that next week? Or should we do it this week? I'm not sure. Could do it next week.